Hi, Lynnwood Reformed Church member, friend, or guest. My name is Garrett Santner. I'm the pastor here at Lynnwood Reformed Church. You might see my dog, Amos. He's a pastoral pup here, wandering throughout this video. I wanted to make a short video for you today in light of the CDC and the CLASIS, which is our local governing body for our church. Their recommendations about gatherings and in-person meetings over the next month and a half. And so we are anticipating here at Lynnwood not being able to gather in person for either of those two things until the end of April. And because of that, our leaders met last night, the consistory, which is made up of the elders and deacons, myself, and also we have our director of faith formation join us. We came up with a 9-point focused plan for how we're going to care for our community, our church community, and also the broader community as well. And I wanted to take some time to go over that with you now. It's not a perfect plan, but I believe it's a faithful plan for the ways in which we want to care. If you have any feedback or comments, please get a hold of myself, call into the church office, or send an email. You can do so. The phone number is 518-356-4327. You can email us at lynnwood@nycap.rr.com or send me an email personally at Pastor Garrett, PastorGarrett, LRC@gmail.com. All the information that you're going to need will be put in the description below, along with this 9-point focus plan. The first thing that I want to touch base with you on is about communication and connection. That's our first point. We want to reaffirm and communicate to you the need at this moment for social distancing and staying at home. We know many of you are taking that very seriously. We commend you in that, but we also just want to reaffirm that because we know it is a struggle. We know it's hard to be isolated and alone or all clustered together at the same time. But you are doing good and faithful work to care not only for yourself, but also for the rest of your community and this world. The next thing within that point about connection is that over the next week or two, one of our leaders here will be making a call to you, to connect with you, to care for you, see how we can provide care, and pray with you as well. More about that in a little bit. I wanted to take this moment, though, if there are people who maybe just started worshiping with us and we don't have your contact information, or if you are someone who has never been here at Lynnwood, I want to invite you to find a way to connect with us, like I said, email or call, and let us know that you are looking for us to reach out to you, because we want to care for you. More about that in a second, in points 3 and 4. But first, I want to transition to the next point, the second point, which is about worship. Over the past week, I've met with some really hardworking, faithful, caring volunteers who have been coordinating how we will set up live stream for our Sunday worship services. We will be live streaming at 9:45 on Sunday mornings on our Facebook page. You can go to our Facebook page, Lynnwood Reformed Church, and like us, and you will see our feed pop up, or our page pop up in your feed on Sunday mornings. You can also go to lynnwoodreformed.org/watch, and you will be taken to our website and a specific page where you can watch our feed if you are not a Facebook user. There's some troubleshooting options there if you're struggling to figure out how it all works. And again, contact us if you need any help. We want to be there for you and help you. One more exciting thing, I hope at some point we'll be able to maybe worship outside to kind of get around being in an enclosed space. So that could be an exciting thing, maybe later in April. Next, point 3 and 4. This is where we get back to caring for you. We want to care for our congregation. So these phone calls are really about reaching out, learning about what you're going through, what struggles you are facing, what needs you have. Maybe you need somebody to grocery shop for you. Maybe you're struggling with childcare at the moment. Maybe you're struggling with loneliness. We want to know about those things. and hear about them. We also want to know about whether you want to serve and support these people in some of the needs that they have. And so please let us know when we call about all those things. I invite you to be open about them. We will hold them in confidence for you. Also, just a note, Debbie Peretta, one of our deacons here, is making a list so that we can have a full list of people that want to volunteer and serve and support people who are in need. Next, going back to people who might not already have been a part of our worshiping life here at Lynnwood, I want to let you know that we not only see our responsibility as caring for our community here, but at Lynnwood that worships and meets here, but we see our responsibility equally as important in supporting you and caring for you, and also caring for organizations that are doing some great work in our community right now. So if you are tuning in right now, I welcome you and want to offer you my time to get to know you, to hear your story, to reach out to you and see how we might be able to come alongside you and support you during this time. Please, please, please do that. Next, during this time, our leaders, myself, and others will be reaching out to different organizations in the community, like Community Caregivers or City Mission or the Gilliland Food Pantry, to see what their needs are during this time and ways that we can support them. One interesting point of note, I spoke last night with Consistory about our community benevolence gift. That might be something familiar to you. At our last budget meeting, we introduced that as a topic of conversation because during this past fiscal year, we came out with a surplus. And in a way of showing generosity, in the same way it was shown to us, we want to, in this moment, offer those community groups doing good, people that are doing good, support financially. So we'll be using that community benevolence gift in that way during this time to meet the needs in crisis. Point 5 and 6 really kind of are linked together. 5 deals with our ministry teams. Currently there might still be work to be done in our ministry, and we are coordinating with our chairpersons of teams to be able to use zoom.us to do video conferencing. Also, groups like Youth Group or Prayer Shawl Ministry or Senior Singles, you are welcome to take advantage of this service so that you can still make those connections in a group setting during this time. Next, cleaning. Point 7. This is perhaps one of the reasons why you tuned in. I wanted to let you know that I met with our office manager and some people from building a property yesterday, and we went through the inventory of our supplies to make sure we were restocked. We also went through signage that we can put up for people to encourage good hygiene practices. We also spoke about ways in which we are going to clean and disinfect all the spaces in our church, especially high-risk areas. And we are also doing this for the time now when we're not meeting to make sure our facility is clean, but also when we return to worshiping together, we will be able to let you know and give you the assurance that our facility is clean. Point 8 is an important one, finances. We took time in our meeting to lament the worry and stress and very real threat that this crisis poses to people's well-being. If you or people you know are in tough financial circumstances, we would like to find ways to come alongside you, to offer our counsel, our help, our prayerful support, and connect you with agencies or organizations that can really help you in this time of need. As an organization, we are encouraging our leaders and teams to demonstrate financial restraint during this time and only spending on necessities. We recognize that this is a tough time, and I want to invite you, if you do feel like you can support our ministry, I invite you in this way to send a check via the mail or go online to lynnwoodreformed.org/giving, where you can make a secure one-time payment or routine payments. If you need help with that, feel free to contact us. we would love to help support you get set up on that. Lastly, staffing, number 9. All of our people here are working remotely. So you can call in and leave a voicemail, and that voicemail will show up on our email, and we will have somebody who can get back to you as soon as we are able to. That's our plan. Those are the updates I have. And lastly, and most importantly, I want to remind you that God is for us, that God is with us, and God will see us through. So take care of yourself, be well, be safe, be wise, be creative in how you care for people. And we'll catch you on Sunday. Take care. Peace.